Good evening, friends. Friends, in my today's video, I'll be discussing the job of a pharmacist in UAE or in different Gulf countries, specifically in UAE because I have a hands-on experience for the job in UAE. Friends, in today's video, I'll be discussing three topics. Like first, how to get the job in UAE. What are the different sectors available for the job of a pharmacist in UAE? And third, what is a salary compensation or financial compensation a pharmacist can get in his job in UAE? First, remember that whenever a medical graduate or a pharmacist he visited UAE, he has to appear in exam or as a prometric exam from his home country or in UAE. Like for the different states, there are different exams like Abu Dhabi and Al Ain. You might know that there are 7 states in UAE. So for Abu Dhabi and Al Ain, a pharmacist has to pass HAD exam, HAAD HAD exam. This is called licensing exam. If he passes this exam, then he can get the job in any sector in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain area. For Dubai and other states, there are two types of exam. Especially for Dubai, there is DHA, Dubai Health Authority. And for the remaining states of UAE like Sharjah, Quwain, Ras Al Khaimah and some other states, you have to appear in MOH exam, that is Ministry of Health exam. So further detail of these exams, how to appear, you can search through internet. And if still you have any questions, if you still you have any problem, you can write in the comment section or you can email me and I'll be telling you the detail of all these exams available in UAE. But here the sectors available for the job, that is, major, there are two sectors available: the government section. The first is government section, the second is the private sector. Government sector and a private sector. Government sector means all the government hospitals, the small hospitals, the big teaching hospitals of the government, there is a vacancy or there is a capacity for a pharmacist. Apart from this, the private sector. In private sectors, remember, there are hospitals, large and small hospitals. There are large multinational pharmacies chain, there is a small pharmacies chain, and there is individual owner pharmacy. So remember, the main concern of a pharmacist is how much compensation he will be getting and what is the future. For future, because this is a big topic, this is a large and comprehensive topic which I'll not be discussing here today. Maybe some other day I'll make a video on the future of a pharmacist outside of their countries, in Gulf countries and in international market. That I'll be discussing in my next video. But right now I'm discussing only the sectors available. So as I told you, the compensation as far as the government sectors is concerned. Okay, one thing more. The compensation of job, the pharmacist, and the what should I say, the positions available, like the capacity of pharmacists, pre-COVID situation and post-COVID situation. I'll be discussing both of them. So the first is pre-COVID situation, like before 2019 or until 2019 Feb Jan. You know that in private hospitals, the compensations was in between 8 to 10k in dirhams. Remember, the currency in UAE is dirham, DHS. You can check on Google's and you can convert according to your country. So it is from 8 to 10k in private hospitals. In the private big pharmacies chain, the same compensations. Especially, okay, one thing more, there are three states, like three major differences, like HAD, as I told you, DHA and MOH. Especially in HAD, yani Abu Dhabi and Al Ain area, you will be getting the compensation in between 8 to 12 or 8 to 10k. It is a pre-COVID situation I'm discussing. And in the private hospitals, as I told you this, in the private pharmacies chain, large and medium pharmacies chain, almost same salary compensation in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain area, that is from 8 to 10k. In individual pharmacies in Al Ain and Abu Dhabi, it was from around 6 to 10, 6 to 8, 6 to 8. So this is in Abu Dhabi. When we come to Dubai and Sharjah area, so the same in the private hospitals, you might be getting from 7 to 9, maybe 8. In large hospitals, in large pharmacies chain, 7 to 9, 7 to 8, and in small, it is from 6 to 8k. It is k means 6 to 8,000. And in individual, like in Dubai and Sharjah, you might be getting around 5 to 7k. 5 to 7k. It is pre-COVID situation. Every time I'm repeating, it is pre-COVID situation I'm discussing. And in other states like Ras Al Khaimah, in Fujairah, Al Quwain, Ajman, you might be getting a compensation in a private hospitals, that is 5 to 6k, and in 5 to 6k in private hospitals, in large pharmacies, in medium chain pharmacies, and in individual honor pharmacy, you might be getting a compensation around 4 to 6 and not more than that. The working hours is from 8 to 10, depending upon the criteria of or the policy of the pharmacy or chain. And the pre-COVID, it was all about pre-COVID. What about post-COVID? In post-COVID, I will just say one sentence, that you make a reduction of 30 to 40%, 30 to 50%, even in some cases, in all the areas I discussed. As far as the government hospitals are concerned, so the government hospital pre and post COVID, not much difference, because it's a government stable. They are stable, they can give the compensation. So it is in between 8 to 12 maximum. You might be getting some other benefits in the government hospitals, but it is in any area, like in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain, again it is more like 15 plus minus. But apart from Abu Dhabi and Al Ain and the other states, you might be getting maximum 12, 11k. So friend, this is all about a rough idea of how many sectors are available, where you can get the job, and all this. The main is future of pharmacists. That might be I'll be discussing sooner or later, whenever I find a time. Inshallah, I'll be discussing about the future of pharmacists, because I owe to pharmacists, and inshallah I'll try my best to make some good stuff, and I'll come up with some good ideas in my next video. Until my next video, thank you so much, and take very much care of yourself. Thank you so much. Bye bye.